Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing an Akali game, and Akali is going to go top lane apparently, so I'm assuming she's up against Jax, but it might also be Fiora, and I'm assuming it's something like Cannon Asriel bottom lane then? I have no idea. Well, no, Asriel's probably going... no. Cannon might be going top, I think Jax will be going top and Cannon mid, Fiddle jungle, Asriel, Fiora bottom, something like that. Well, yeah, we'll have to see. So I don't know if this is in spectator mode or not, but I'm going to try both of the fast forward methods because we want to get through this loading screen ASAP. And yes, there we go. So no spectator mode turned on. And we have a little bit of glitching going on there. Nice, nice, nice. So anyhow, Akali is going to protect his blue. Udyr not starting at the wolves for some reason. A lot of people still don't do that. Even though it is free experience, free gold, and it gives you the opportunity to go blue or wolves into raids into blue. And then go back. And for many junglers that is a way more efficient way to jungle than anything else. But okay, it's all good. So it's a choice, I guess. So it is Fiora top. And Fiora starting off with cloth armor and potions, where Akali starts off with boots and potions. And with both champions being melee, sorry. I'm not really sure who's going to come out on top. If one of them was ranged, the melee champion definitely should have gone boots, because otherwise, yeah, you get you just get owned. And I guess the mark of the assassin sounds, or well, since it's ranged, kind of counts for something as a ranged champion. But yeah, then again, the lunge also. Yeah, important to have. But yeah, you can see Akali can run out of the harassment from Fiora, but not the other way around. So you cannot outrun the mark of the assassin. And as I said that, I guess you can outrun it, but you would have to build like a Rammus with super movement speed or a Master Yi with super movement speed. But realistically speaking, you can't outrun that. So yeah, just going to farm up a little bit. No ward out, so she needs to be careful for the enemy jungler, who is Fiddlesticks. Yeah, we saw that. And their jungler is Udyr. So yeah, it's Fiddlesticks is definitely a sneaky ganker, but most of the times the ganks will only come in from level 6 onwards, because well, lower level players don't really know how to gank properly with Fiddlesticks at lower levels, so lower than level 6. Even though he obviously has his fear and his silence. Both of which are really useful skills for ganking. And yeah, that means that he can actually come in well before level 6 and do a good job, but I'm guessing that he will come in afterwards only. Maybe he'll gank bottom lane or something before that. I mean, it all comes down to yeah, how everyone's doing. And yeah, I missed 2 kills there. I'm not going to follow kills on other lanes. It was Udyr Lux versus Cannon. So that was mid lane getting ganked. So Cannon indeed mid lane. Cannon can go top lane, mid lane and bottom lane. So picking him, that's why you see him first pick, by the way, on a lot of tournaments. So if people want to go for Cannon in one of these 3 lanes, they pick him really early on. The same goes for Shyvana, because you can't really see from the pick where they're going. And Cannon, yeah, but with Cannon that's, yeah, you can go 3 lanes. With Shyvana you can go jungle and top lane. And I guess Nautilus is the same thing. You can go Nautilus support, jungle or top, and it makes it really hard to counterpick, because if Team 1 picks Cannon as a first pick, what are you going to counterpick? Are you going to counterpick a top laner against him, or mid laner, or a bottom laner? I mean, yeah, and then once you pick a top laner against him, he's just going to go mid. They're just going to switch around and send him mid. And then you have to pick a mid laner against him as well, but yeah, the other team, so Team 1 then picks a top laner against your top laner, a mid laner against your mid laner, and sends Cannon bottom lane. And in bottom lane there is no real counter to Cannon. So you can see how that is a very, very good early pick. And yeah, I'm just discussing this because there's nothing else on the screen, but also because I'm getting kind of tired of these tournament commentators. I already made a complete commentary about it, so I won't go into it with too much detail. But yeah, they completely don't understand why some champions are picked first. They still think it's about who's the strongest champion, but it's not that. You want to make sure that your opponents don't know what to pick against you. If you have first pick, that's great. You can pick the strongest champion in the game, but yeah, the enemy is going to have the opportunity to last pick every champion. So if you pick a top laner, so an obvious top laner like I don't know, Yorick. Yorick is an obvious top laner. He can jungle, but nobody ever plays him jungle. So someone will pick against Yorick. Even if Yorick is the strongest champion in the game, he won't win against a direct counter to him. So I'm not saying Yorick is the strongest in the game, by the way. Just an example. Or if you go Mundo. Mundo is a typical jungler. So you pick against him, you pick a jungler that can actually handle Mundo. There are not a lot of champions that can do that, but imagine there were. You would pick someone against him, and yeah, so there's no surprise there which lane they go. Whereas Cannon can go in 3 lanes, as I said. So he's an excellent first pick. Even though he may not be like the strongest choice, that is not important for a tournament game. In tournament game, it's all about the relative strength of your champion against your direct opponents. And yeah, obviously that's a whole different matter than, or a whole different discussion than the strongest champion in the game. Because just picking the strongest champion in the game, just picking, for example, Darius at this moment, who is probably the most OP champion we have at this moment. And we see an engage here, and the jungler is coming in, but a nice flash gets her out of that, no problems. Fiddlesticks comes in, doesn't realize he's standing on top of Akali apparently, and they're just going to back off. So the sphere going down, a little bit of a drain, but no real problems. Fiddlesticks not even full health from that drain. He is not level 6, whereas Udyr is level 6. And he is completely behind, it seems. Akali is also a little bit behind because she still needs to pick up these minions. And she is going to get this kill. Nice ignite there. And she is not going to live because Fiora obviously, yeah, she can chase you down pretty easily. Maybe, yeah, because this is not spectator mode, I cannot really rewind. Maybe it would have been better to use the Twilight Shroud in a different way. I don't know where she used it. I think she used it over here the last time, but it has a pretty long cooldown. Yeah, 20 or 19-second cooldown. So yeah, if you use that for your escape, you get the chance to regen your energy. You also get the chance to use your abilities to gain back some life, because one of these, yeah, this one, actually heals you. So if you can use that properly, obviously that is good. because it gives you extra health, it also can help you take down this champion, because she's not that strong. Well, not that, yeah, strong HP wise. She does a lot of damage, but if she can't see you, then it's pretty much, yeah, she can't do no damage. She can't do damage. Anyhow, the Akali coming in here, going to try to snipe this Fiora, because Fiora has no, well, no abilities up, and she's really low health. And, oh, nicely done. Yeah, nice of Udyr to come in, because Akali was tanking the turret anyway, so it was free for him to just join. And, oh, Udyr, dude, what you doing? Yeah, and instead of running out, I mean, everyone saw what was wrong there. You saw him ulting, but apparently Udyr wasn't paying attention, because he should have done bear stance and ran out just immediately. Because obviously this Fiddlesticks was going to teleport from here to here. And I don't even know if he has flash. No, he doesn't have flash, so there was no way he could catch up with Udyr. No way. So, yeah, Udyr giving away a free kill there. First of all, he shouldn't have been there in the first place. He should have just ran out immediately. Not pick up the minions that were Akali's. And, yeah, he should have backed out. And would have escaped easily with his bear stance, because it gives you like an incredible movement speed buff for something like 3 seconds. And that already puts you out of the range of that ultimate. Easily, no problem. But as I said, giving away a free kill there, and yeah, level 1 boots even still on Fiddlesticks. I thought he might have level 1 boots. And Udyr had level 2 boots, so no way for Fiddlesticks to get that kill, except if Udyr completely messes up. And that's exactly what happened. So unfortunate, but yeah, well, you'll have to deal with it. So it's 6 and 6 with a 2 and 1 Akali here, doing a good job of just, well, getting her lane domination going. And wow, nice damage. Already has some nice damage, but yeah, with the Hextech Revolver you already get a nice AP boost. And obviously, oh come on, get her. There we go. The slash was still up, and that of course makes up for a lot, or well, allows you to do a whole lot. Because it drains a lot of health. No, it gives you a lot of health, and it drains a lot of health from your opponent. So nice use of the Twilight Shroud there, because she was afraid that Fiddlesticks would be coming in. And by checking it like this, there is no way that Fiddlesticks could have feared her and or silenced her, and that way she had the upper hand in that fight, if there was a fight. So that's a nice use of the Twilight Shroud, and yeah, that's how you play Akali. So yeah, it's as I said, it gives you a nice amount of HP back, this Crescent Slash, even if you only hit one guy, because it's 174 damage. Did I do that correctly? I don't know. No, that's too much. I know, it's kind of right. Hang on, yeah, it is kind of right. So in yeah, you drain about 10%, 8.7 plus 12. That's actually a lot more. It's 20%. You drain 20% of that onto your own life, and yeah, you can see how that would keep you alive pretty well. So minion-wise, we are currently at 68 with Fiora at 67. So we're well the same. But 3 kills to 1 makes her Akali a little bit ahead. So not finishing off the Hextech Revolver here. The Gunblade, sorry. But instead going for the Rylai's Crystal Scepter, which is a fine choice. I mean, Rylai's Crystal Scepter, of course, gives you a lot of good stuff. Oh, yeah, no, she does go for the Gunblade. Never mind, I was thinking that she might go for the Will of the Ancients, but that requires a blasting wand nowadays. It might still be that she's going for that, and this is a little bit of an older replay. But I don't know. I don't know when this one was sent to me, to be honest. I searched for it because... well, he sent me a message on YouTube saying that this was his first game that he submitted and he really wanted me to cast this game. And yeah, if you don't have games on my channel and I miss your game, because in this game I missed it in this case because I did an Akali game at the exact moment that he sent this game. So I'm not going to do 2 Akalis in a row. So if you really want me to do your game, because you have a specific reason for that, just send me a message on YouTube. I may not see it every day, or well, I may not see it the same day, but I will see it eventually. I react to all of my messages. As long as I don't get like 200 messages a day, I can actually react to all of them. At the moment I get like 5 messages a day, which is fine, because I normally get messages about how do I submit a replay, and yeah, I kind of have the standard answer to that. Just look at the video on my channel page under featured videos. There's a whole instruction there on everything you need to do to submit a replay and to get it on my channel. It's really easy. Just watch the video and it should be self-explanatory. So I don't know what this Tryndamere is coming to do here. He's just going to steal some gold, or attempt to. But yeah, they're going to be able to dive this easily with Tryndamere's ultimate. Oh, ho, dude's there. So yeah, I think the jungler saw the danger coming and actually came out to help here. Niwim! Yeah, that's a really good explanation of what you want to do, of course, because yeah, everyone who speaks English, of course, understands what he wants there. It means no, but that was obvious from the action he took afterwards. And yeah, there goes Fiddle once again, not using the bear stance. Finally uses the bear stance. Should have used that way earlier, obviously. And Tryndamere, yeah, he gets owned there. I don't know when he used his ultimate, but he should have been able to get out of that ultimate. And come on, get him! There we go. Akali playing a really good game here and just waiting for this to, well, to finish. And oh, nice. It was a little bit too early. You can actually wait a little bit longer. And she had 2 teammates incoming, so they could have sniped that Fiora pretty easily. If Lux landed her binding there, that would have been a pretty easy kill, because then Udyr can follow up with his stun, and by that time Akali will have finished the kill. So almost has her 3 stacks up available, but she is going to heal it up. Oh no, she's going to go back in. So 4 versus 5 fight, they have 1 champion extra. But this is, yeah, it's pretty risky to go in on this, because, well, the enemy has a turret. And turrets do a lot of damage, as everyone well knows. But yeah, a little nice bit of harassment going off from Lux there, and the rest is just going to back off, leaving the enemies all on their turrets. Because free farm top, free farm bottom lane. Why not get that? So yeah, lots of things going off here, lots of harassment, and yeah, nobody really getting any the wiser. Although this guy is getting pretty low, and he should really just go back and heal. Really no items completed yet on Kale. Oh, she may be support Kale? Yeah, probably. I don't know who else would be support because Lux was in mid. She really doesn't have any items either. But hey, it's all good. Akali doesn't have any items either yet, so it's kind of everyone is building up to their first big item. And I think on the enemy team it will be the same. Yeah, the Rage Blade completed on Jax. Kill wants to build the same item, but still needs a little bit of gold for that. And yeah, we're going back in mid in a minute. But yeah, the Fiddlesticks, Needlessly Large Rod and Hextech Revolver really wants to go for the full AP. That is not a smart idea as a jungler, because you can get sniped so easily if you don't have your drain up, or if your drain gets interrupted, or if you get ignited. And yeah, we already saw one of the drains get ignited by Akali, and that's why she got an easy kill on Fiddlesticks there. But she got sniped by Fiora afterwards, so it still was well, a win for the enemy, because they got an assisted kill for an unassisted kill. And that's a win in my book, normally. Unless of course there's a killing spree involved, and then it's a whole different matter. So yeah, hanging around in mid a little bit. Not really anything exciting going to happen. They're just going to harass backwards and forwards. So both teams are going to harass each other and intend to get ahead in that harass war. But it's not going to happen. Yeah, this would be much better situation. Cannon coming in, going to do a lot of damage, and oh, Udyr going down, Tryndamere going down, and Akali going to, only gonna get one kill. So that was 1 for 3. Yeah. Not a good idea. Or not a good engagement, I should say. Because, well, the thought behind it was pretty cool. They caught Udyr and they wanted to damage him as much as possible. Problem was, the enemy team was right there, right on top of them. And what they should have done is just harassed him a little bit and then ran out. And instead they went in full force, and yeah, that just didn't work out too well, because the Fiddlesticks ultimate is a lot stronger than the Cannon ultimate. Oh no, the Cannon ultimate is also on the enemy team. Wow. That explains it completely. Yeah. Okay, so both ultimates going down on them. That explains that. I was wondering why the Cannon ultimate did so little damage, but it isn't as strong as the Fiddlesticks ultimate early on, because it only hits like every half a second, and it only hits one champion every half a second. Where the Fiddlesticks ultimate is a complete AoE spell. At least I think that's how the Cannon ultimate works. I never actually invested time in finding out how it works. If it actually damages all champions, but so they had 2 AoE ultimates coming down on them, and yeah, that just didn't work out very well. What are they hunting? They are hunting to get someone in mid lane here. Come on, run in! You're too late! Okay, he's going to give up a free kill here. Bye bye. And yeah, Cannon coming in with 1 shuriken. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. And Jack's going to get killed here, I'm assuming. Yep, there we go. So it took them a long time, but eventually they did get the kill. And finally some good work going down. Oh, the flash, but it's not good enough. Come on. Nice. Yeah, Akali probably wouldn't have picked that up. So, yeah, Lux thought, well, I got this, man. I'm going to kill them. So Cannon goes down, and finally they get something done. It's 18 to 16. It's not really that they're ahead, but at least they get to pick up a turret. And Fiddlesticks coming in. Oh, that was an excellent ultimate by Fiddlesticks. That was so good. Getting a double kill right away, pulling it to 18-18 again. Yeah, they have a really fat fiddle by now. Fiddlesticks. 6 kills, 91 minions, pretty much, well, up there with the highest ones. Akali doing a great job of farming, Fiora doing a great job of farming, and Udyr doing a great job. The other 3, well, not so much, and these 3 on this team, yeah, not so much. The problem is, of course, that Fiddlesticks is pretty useless in the endgame. So you need to dominate your enemies early game to make it worth it. And then you need to have a good team to finish the... well, to finish it. Because Fiddlesticks on his own can only work if people group up. If people just don't group up and want... so if, for example, Akali just goes straight in to Fiddlesticks and ignites him and just kills him, then nothing they can do. Of course, he still has a fear in the silence, so he can protect himself pretty well. And come on, get him! Okay, not getting him. So Kali is pretty tanky with her Rylai's Crystal Scepter here, and she's now going to finish off the Will of the Ancients. And no, nothing's going to happen. Oh, come on! Why? Why, Udyr? Why would you do that? Well, now this guy is pretty dead, but... and with pretty dead, I mean completely dead. Did you see the Udyr coming in again? Every game. It is every game we see that. Every game there's someone being stupid and running back in after almost dying because they want to grab the kill. What you need to do is just get the hell out of there. Just make sure that you survive the situation, that your team picks up the kill. I mean, the team was going to pick up the kill, yeah, obviously. That wasn't even a question. And Fiddle coming in once again with his ultimate. Cannon with his ultimate over that. And yeah, everyone low now. Lux wisely flashes out. Oh, get away from the... wow, no, get away from there. Just go back. So, with an Asriel in the game, by the way, if you're really low, you should really not stand or not run back in the way that it's obvious. What you want to do if you're here and you're low, so for example, let's take the example of this Udyr, who was over here and then ran back straight here, and the Asriel ultimate came down over here, so on this route. So he almost hit him, but because he stepped sideways a little bit, he was safe. But what you should do if you're running here and you know the Asriel ultimate will kill you, you just go over here and just recall. I know it's not very effective, but it's better than dying to an Asriel ultimate. Or you run over here and then run back. But you shouldn't run back the straight way, because against an Asriel ultimate, if you have a decent Asriel, he will just take the most likely path you're going to run and shoot over that path. And he's going to get a decent chance of actually killing you. It's not a 100% chance, but it's more like an 80% chance of hitting you and killing you. But still, it is good enough to actually make it worth it for him to just expand his ultimate, because it's not that expensive cooldown wise, and it's not that expensive mana wise. And if he doesn't have anything better to do with it, then he is definitely going to try. I mean, why not? It's like 100 mana and it's a 60-second cooldown or something like that. And if you just had a team fight, what's going to happen in the next 60 seconds? So Baron going down, and the enemy team, yeah, really up in here, and this is super duper risky, of course. And oh, she got it. Yep, Lux got it. That's why you don't do Baron when you're not completely ahead. So Cannon doing his ultimate here, and yeah, we can't really see a whole lot happening, but it seems that they at least got a few kills out of that. I'll check the kills in a moment, but Akali might actually get this kill and the next one. She only has one stack left, yeah, so better use that defensively. No, yeah, oh, just came up. That was so nice. And now invisible, yep. Just stand there for a little bit until your teammate's there. There we go. That is how you play that. Very nicely done. So all in all, a 4-for-2 trade, and they got the Baron. So a very nice shot there by Lux. It is really hard to do that because the Lux ultimate only does like 1000 damage, and the smite does like 700 damage. So, or 800. So you have a very small window of opportunity to beat the smite, and she did that very well. Of course, the enemy team might not even have a smite up. I mean, they might have used it because a lot of junglers will just use it whenever and will not save it for the Baron. But a very nice job. So they're going to take out Dragon because they are ahead. They have 3 people still with Baron buff, I think. The 2 of them are here, and the 3rd one, I don't know. Are they all 5 of them are here? No, so two people left with the Baron buff, so it must have been a 3-4-3 trade then, or someone already died in the beginning. I don't know. Oh no, Kill died before the Baron actually fell, so she never got the Baron buff. Okay, that's what happened. And a very nice escape from Akali, so that is excellent. That's the way we like it. And they're now going to have a huge minion wave and 5 champions here to push this turret, and they should definitely do that. Unfortunately, they have no AD, so no ranged AD. So, otherwise, they could have just taken down this turret, no problem. So Lux's ultimate doing a little bit of damage there, but yeah, as I said, it does like 1000 damage. But yeah, it's not enough to take down. Well, it is enough to take a lot of HP from the Baron, but not so much to take a lot from well, from the players, because the players have a lot more magic resist. Wow, lots of damage going off, and who just died there? Oh, that was Tryndamere. He didn't die. I was like, why didn't he go down? But it was of course Tryndamere, and Tryndamere gets killed now. But excellent damage, and wow, nice. So Fiddlesticks ultimate still very strong because they grouped up, but an ace for 3. That is an acceptable trade. 10 kills now on Akali, 8 on Udyr, so they are the 2 to watch out for. And Udyr has the useless Ionic Spark. If he had the Wit's End there, instead of that Ionic Spark, that would have been a lot better. It would have given him a lot more magic resist, and obviously a lot more sustain versus, for example, the Fiddlesticks ultimate. Because he would stay alive a lot longer in that Fiddlesticks ultimate. And yeah, that's what you want. Ultimate used to just disrupt the recall. but it wasn't going to do a whole lot, and he didn't want the minions apparently. Maybe he tagged all of these minions. No, not even. So Akali going to recall just in the middle of the river in the most warded spots on the map. No, there's probably no ward there. They haven't been there in quite a while. And there's still a ward up here. That's pretty cool. So Jax is going mid. That's kinda cute. We can win. Yeah, of course you can win. You're ahead, man. You just got Baron. And a little bit of lag. Come on, stop that. Oh, it completely froze on me. That's excellent. Let's see. No, can't restart it. Bunny coming up. So it's still summing up all of the kills on the right. It was kind of funny to see because it was like 12 kills behind. Because I fast forwarded through the entire game up until this point, and we are at the 35-minute mark again. So yeah, let's hope it won't crash again, because I really hate when it happens, especially with the old replay system. Well, with this version, the non-spectator mode. Because in the non-spectator mode, yeah, you don't really get to fast forward really easily. You can fast forward pretty quickly, so it takes like 3 minutes. Well, up until, well, a certain point. And in this case that was something like 32 minutes, and then I started with 4 times speed, so... And that's why it was so far behind, because I scrolled through the entire match. And oh, they're not... Oh, they could have taken down that ward so easily. Because Lux has more than 1 attack per second, I'm assuming. No. Kill might have though, yeah. So they could have taken that down. Anyhow, going to continue on here. And yeah, they're just trying to assault this this enemy base now. It is not an easy well, engagement here, but they do take down the Jax straight away. Cannon goes down. Cannon apparently didn't have his ultimate, and then yeah, obviously Ezreal is going to go down really quickly. And as you can see, the Fiddlesticks, yeah, he got a kill on Lux, sure, but he goes down immediately. Oh, sorry, yeah, I missed one, but I don't know. I don't even know where she was. Over here somewhere, but yeah, but the Fiddlesticks does get 1 kill, but because they didn't group up and because he wasn't there in the beginning, and they all have magic resist now, he's not going to do a whole lot. So that's what I meant by saying that Fiddlesticks really doesn't do a whole lot late game, because if he gets fed, everyone just goes like Megatron Cloak, bam. Your damage is now reduced by, what's it, 56%. So, yeah, he can't really farm against that, or, well, build items against that. Except for, of course, the Void Staff. That would work against that, but not effectively enough to still kill the whole team. An AD carry doesn't really have that problem. They have no limit to the amount of damage they do. So that's why you want your AD carry fed and not your Fiddlesticks. So yeah, we saw Fiddlesticks being a really annoying champion, and we saw Akali being an awesome champion. And obviously awesome is better than annoying. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. GG.